think we're live!
Are we on the internet? I hope so.
We're a minute late.
Sorry, guys.
Technical problems.
We always have technical problems, which is always surprising to me that we have technical problems because we're pretty tech people. But whatever.
Hey, it says we're live!
Yay! Hi, guys.
That's a nice little thing you created.
Thanks, I made a thing.
You did
Social
make a
Sunday.
thing.
Welcome to Social Sunday, guys.
Alright, don't
How's
get too
everybody
crazy
doing?
with it. Two people watching, one person because I'm considered the other one.
Alright.
We had to mess with the lights because Emma looked...
I'm too pale, guys.
Yeah, it was like a white piece of paper.
We talked about me being super white the other day. Remember I held things up against my face?
Yeah. So we worked on some color stuff.
We had to make the lights a little warmer.
No, I'm noticing. I think this is slanted because we looked like the background looks tilted. Remember when I tried to fix it last time?
I think it's just the webcam.
Want me to fix it?
Do you want to fix it? Make you feel better?
I messed it up last time.
Okay. Oh, I'm going to fix it then. You stay right there.
Oh, don't do it! Don't do it! Oh, she's going to mess it up. Who do we have? Mark, good afternoon, guys. You're around and sound is good. Thanks, because we spent probably the last 35 minutes. You're just shifting it from side to side.
Shut up.
No, you made it worse. We spent the last 30 minutes messing with sound. So it's good that it worked. I know what the problem is, Emma.
What?
The laptop is curved down, so don't worry about it. Just let it be. Let it do its thing. Figure that out. It's like there's a lip and it just kind of slopes.
Okay.
So.
Alright, I'm in here now. Let's do this, guys. Alright, how's everybody doing? Wait, who's on? You said Mark's here? Hi, Mark.
Morrison! Haircut?
Morrison.
I just got a haircut. Emma is doing something this Thursday.
Yes. So be prepared for a big reveal on Friday.
Hey, you two. How's yours? Max and Meeple.
Manx Meeple.
Manx Meeples.
Reading.
Sorry.
So anyway, Social Sunday, guys. This is a new segment that we wanted to do where we can actually hang out and chat with you guys and see how everybody's doing, catch up.
I feel like it's successful already. So we were hoping if anyone showed up, and so far there were 3 of you, which is really cool. Thank you so much. This is going to be our thing every 2 weeks.
Yeah, I think every week is asking too much. And
you guys have better things to do.
You guys have better things to do than hang out with us every Sunday. But that being said, we still want to hang out with you.
Yes.
Because you guys are awesome.
Today was the 4th day of working out.
I rode for an hour this morning, guys. My legs hurt. Eric, however, did more than me.
I ran for an hour and a half.
That's a very long time.
It was an hour and 34 minutes. I had to add the 4 minutes because I was a couple blocks away from home, so I wanted to do that. But I did stop twice to get water.
Yeah.
So I figured the extra 40 minutes kind of balanced things out.
All the timing worked.
I should be doing 10-minute miles. I was a little over 10-minute miles, so I didn't quite get 9 miles in today. Mm-hmm. So I figured if I got a haircut, getting rid of some weights, streamline.
Fair enough.
See if that works.
Yeah. I just wanted to have ridden for 60 minutes today. So I did that, and I feel great because we're going to have pasta for dinner tonight, and I wanted to make sure that was going to be copacetic.
6 people are watching.
Hey, guys.
6 people.
Where's everybody from? That's what I want to know. I always wonder when we get comments on Facebook or Instagram or Twitter or YouTube. Sorry, let's name all the social networks. Where everybody's from, because obviously we're here in New York City, but I know there are people from all over the world. So yeah, just let us know where you guys are coming from. Today, however, because it is our first one, I wanted to have something for us to do. So Eric just recently, and this was so hard for him, guys, to not open these boxes when he got them, yesterday?
Oh, that's really nice. I'm going to let you read some of these also.
Oh, great.
Matt.
Hey, guys, watching with myself. Oh, hey, Brayden. Oh, that's so nice.
That's really nice.
Oh, my gosh. I think Brayden is officially our youngest viewer.
I think Brayden is our youngest viewer.
You win, Brayden. That's amazing.
Isla of Island of Man.
Bring it back over. I want to be able to see what everybody's saying.
Okay.
Is that okay?
Sure.
No, I just want it in the middle. Is that all right?
Sure.
All right. Matt is from Richmond.
Mm-hmm.
Whoop, whoop, Virginia. Represent. I'm from Charlottesville originally, so I got you, man. The Isle of Man.
I love it.
That's exciting. Canada. Oh, screenplay. We
Screenplay.
know. We got you. We got you. Actually, you'll appreciate this screenplay. My sister called me. I chatted with my sister yesterday. She wants to plan a trip to Toronto. You don't know this yet. Surprise! We're going to go to Toronto.
We're going to Toronto.
Toronto or Quebec. Because one of those two.
Portsmouth, UK.
Portsmouth.
I said smart. I said mouth. I said.
Yeah, you did.
Tired.
He doesn't know how to say British things. All right. So what I was saying before I got distracted.
We're going to Canada.
No, before that was that Eric got these yesterday.
Oh, I got these yesterday.
So these lovely little doohickeys are the brand new Warhammer miniatures for the Space Marines, which is the army that I am currently using to destroy Eric.
That's true.
He's getting squooshed. Yeah. And now I have even more things to squish him, including this amazing Redemptor. I mean, look at that, guys. That's like a big honkin' thing.
The good news is there will be some more things coming out just for me to use for my death card. What do we have?
So this is...
So that's really funny what screenplay I wrote.
We will touch anything we want. All right.
She's the real problem when we go anywhere.
Always
really.
the problem. So yes. So these are brand new. They just came out. Saturday? This
yes.
week?
Yeah. Yesterday.
Yesterday. So these are brand spanking new, and we thought we would unbox them here on the stream for you guys, just in case you're one of those people who also likes Warhammer. I still don't say that I like Warhammer. I will say that I've gotten drug into it because of this one, but it's not that I really like Warhammer. It's that, it's another thing to do. Actually, I have too many things to do. I have too many things to do.
Really bad. I just felt like it's a great game. What do we have here for Mark?
Okay. We have a U.S.
carrier.
Port City is flooded.
5,000.
That's a lot of Americans. I am very sorry.
But when we have Fleet Week over here, it's a little bit more than 5,000.
Yes, but that's a whole lot more carriers.
That's during Labor Day? Memorial Day?
Memorial Day.
Oh, you're opening stuff now.
I am. I'm excited.
Okay.
So, this one's first. This is the one that you were most excited about.
Obviously, we will stop this if you have any questions for us.
Anything you guys want to ask us or questions you might have, please.
Suggestions are always good.
Yeah. It smells like new plastic.
Is anyone playing any wargaming or favorite board game? Gen Con is coming up.
Okay. So
We're not going to talk about Critical Role.
No, I was going to say yesterday on Twitter I posted what is everyone else who isn't going to Gen Con doing?
Everyone's going to Gen Con except you.
If you're not going to Gen Con, what are you doing instead of going to Gen Con? Because, I won't be there.
I'm gonna have a lot of videos.
I have some serious FOMO, guys.
There are gonna be a fair amount of live streams going on.
I want to set this here
while
so people
I'm
know
there
what I'm unboxing.
For Gen Con.
So here's a sprue. There's a sprue. It's a lot of little pieces. I was actually expecting there to be a pretty major big piece, but it looks like it's a lot of little pieces. There's the base. That's a huge base. What's that, 45 millimeters?
I think that's bigger than that. It will tell you in the thing. What do we have here?
Where does it say? All right, so this miniature...
Okay, you haven't gotten back into yoga, but painting a bunch. I actually painted some this morning.
You did?
Yeah,
Where would it say how big it is?
Well, you're working on that.
No, it doesn't say.
I today started painting all of my pox workers.
Walkers?
I can't say words today.
You cannot.
I started painting them.
Work on your words.
There are about 20 of them. I mean, as this goes on, we don't know how. I think we're doing this for at least an hour. There's a chance that I might pull this out and paint. What?
So yes, Critical Role is coming out with a comic book soon. They have not announced a release date. It was a San Diego Comic-Con exclusive that they announced at the Talks Machina panel.
Do I not have to pick it up for you while I'm
No. This is a comic book. They haven't announced.
You don't think it'll be a Gen
No,
Con?
they haven't announced the release date yet. The storyline is going to be based on the origin stories of how they all met. It is all stuff that we've never heard before / pre-stream, and they're like home games. So it's, I believe the way that they're going to arc it is it's going to be all of the characters meeting for the first time. I'm going to grab something. Okay, all of the characters meeting for the first time, and then the adventures that they had when they were still playing it as a home game before they put it on the internet. So that's very exciting. I know that when they announced it, they also announced that Matt Colville will be writing it, which is exciting since he is a fantastic DM. And he's a friend of... Eric's just breaking shit all over the place. Excuse me. Matt Colville is a fantastic DM and is quite excellent at explaining how to play D&D and how to be a good DM or GM, and he has some great videos, and you should follow his channel if you don't already. All that being said, he's exactly the guy that I want to write the Critical Role comic. Okay, so what I heard out of all of that... Ivan's here!
Hey, Ivan!
Hey, Ivan, how's it going?
What I heard out of all of that, I mean, I skipped most of it.
You didn't listen to a single word I said.
But my thing is, it sounds like Comic-Con in New York.
I don't know. I am not getting my fingers crossed about Critical Role being at Comic-Con in New York. Okay. You know why, and I've explained it in videos in the past, I believe.
Can I please reply to Matt? Matt, we have not played Arcadia Quest.
We buy things and then
we have not
time to play them.
But we did kickstart it.
Yeah, we did.
So, you know, we have that and that.
We have a lot of boxes of things that we haven't really
hell of a box
yet.
And the Inferno. Yeah. But no.
We'll get to it eventually.
Not yet. It's here. Well, I plan on playing it soon. We just have a lot of things to go through, including, you know, we got those 2 wrestling board games.
Yes, we still have to play the wrestling board games. Generally, we just need like a lot of time where we're not doing all the other things that we do, like painting or D&D or all the
Norfolk,
stuff.
Virginia. Wolf Initiative.
Yay! That's done.
Oh, nice.
I know. Hi. Awesome. All right, this is turning into a fantastic stream. I'm so excited that everybody's here.
So okay. So let me just fill you in on a little not backstory, but behind the scenes for what we were hoping to do today, and we're expecting to do it in future.
Hold on, I think we might have a stream issue.
I don't think we have a stream issue at all. What are you doing?
It froze out. I want to make sure that we're still the streaming. All right, sorry.
So.
Keep going.
So what we wanted to do today was to actually have 2 cameras going simultaneously.
Yeah, that's the
one
next step.
here and one above us so you can look down. Now you might say, well, why do I need to see your hands? Well, in future streams, what we would like to do is, one, if we're painting miniatures or playing a board game, that you can switch back and forth at your own leisure.
We will see.
Emma would have said leisure. So that was something we are working on. I think it'd be kind of cool to have that whole thing set up. It didn't go as planned today. We might need to purchase something that's going to allow both cameras. But that's something coming in the future. If you think that's cool, let us know.
Please.
I think it'll be fun for board game.
We already have enough technical challenges when it comes to live streaming. I'm a little worried about
most
getting
of them
another one. But we should be okay, hopefully.
I enjoy watching board game reviews and board game playthroughs. My biggest gripe with board game playthroughs, I'm just not the biggest fan of an angled view. I've been telling this for Emma for years. When we first started this channel, 4 years ago, we didn't know what we were doing. Not that we know now. We've gotten a little better. My whole thing was, I need a camera pointing down when we play a board game, because I just think you see more. I don't want to just see, like, player 1 side. I want to know what player 3 is doing. So, things in the work. Hopefully we'll get there, and production value will continue to grow.
I'm not going to respond to Mark's comment.
What did Mark say? We'll have it pushed. We'll have it pushed.
It'll be fine.
Further.
No, and we've done a couple of videos with that setup. We just haven't been able to do longer videos or live stream with it yet. So it's coming. It's the next thing that we want to do with this channel is be able to give you guys a really great perspective on the things that we're working on or the things that we're playing, so that you can feel like you're really in it with us, which I think is really fun. Okay.
Okay, so, hold on. Drop Zone Commander. I
don't know what that is.
Learned about Drop Zone Commander from... No. Computer just says, hey, how about I restart right now?
No.
No.
Thank you.
Don't do that, computer.
Bad idea.
Good. The Drop Zone Commander I learned about through the YouTube channel Beast of Wars. They also have a website. It looks really cool. And from what I understand, are they coming out with a new edition? I think they just... like second editions coming out now, or the rules are about to be upgraded. It looks really cool. I love the way the spaceships look. I showed you this briefly, but you didn't sound interested because you weren't into wargaming at all.
Still not into wargaming.
Totally lying. As you hold your Primaris Redemption Dreadnought.
Redemptor. Are you painting this?
Do you want to paint it?
No, I was just curious.
Yes,
was
I am
this the one that
painting it.
you had like the whole long
Yes,
thing?
I had to go on Warhammer TV. The guy who does all the painting, his name is Duncan. He created a new video tutorial of how to paint this. I was lacking some paint, purchased all those paints, and I'm hoping to make this my showcase miniature.
Okay.
We'll see how that turns out.
Good to know. All right.
Wow, there were a lot of commercials
Oh.
while you're streaming live. I didn't know that it did that, guys.
Sorry. We'll have to fix that for the next one.
Why is it even showing commercials?
Maybe because it's monetized? I don't know. I'll figure it out.
We'll get rid of that for future streams.
Sorry.
That's really weird.
For this one, I'm not going to fix it because I'd have to stop the stream probably. But for the next one, I appreciate the feedback. We'll get rid of the commercials because that's annoying. I never want to watch commercials. That's like a pet peeve of mine recently, is that if you're on Facebook, sometimes they'll show you commercials in the middle of your video, and it's like, your video will be back.
Well, that's what they're saying is happening right now.
And that pisses me off. So we will make sure that doesn't happen in the future.
Yeah, that's super annoying.
Can I ask?
Oh, okay. So they had a Cadbury at the start for Mark.
What?
Like Cadbury eggs?
Oh.
Cadbury chocolate?
Screenplay wants to know, which Overwatch hero do you hate the most? Feel free to get into a squabble about this. Aren't you impressed that I haven't mentioned the bear? Yes, the bear would be in here and he would be panting heavily, and that would be awesome for the stream.
Overwatch player you hate the most. Okay, so now hate. I'm going to give both, because I'm going to say hate playing and hate playing against.
You go first, because I'm going to take a second to think.
Okay, the one I hate playing against is Zarya. I love Zarya on my team because we can combo very well, but Zarya against D.Va, she just melts through my armor. I can't put defense matrix up. Oh. Actually, it's funny you bring it up, because yesterday I was playing, and the team that I was on, I don't, play with people I really know. It's always just people I bump into online. And I was begging them to please get rid of the Zarya, because there's nothing I can do to her. Mm-hmm. She just turns around, completely wipes me out, and I'm like, well, that was fun, guys. Thanks for not supporting your D.Va. So Zarya is the one I hate playing against the most. The one that I hate playing, and that's because I am absolutely awful with this character, Widow. Okay. I can't play Widow. I can fake a Hanzo, as most Hanzo players out there are. You're not very good, a fair amount of you. But Widow is horrendous.
The one that I hate playing against the most, because she's such a sniper character. If you have a good one, it's like I'm screwed, because I'm Mercy and I just go down.
Oh yeah, Widow gets you.
Just goes down and down again, and it's like, where the is she?
Yeah.
I don't know where she is. I don't know where she's coming from. that one's really annoying to play against for sure. I'm pretty much bad at all the other characters other than Mercy and Diva, so I don't know. I'm okay as pretty much just Mercy and Diva.
So I'm going to tell you this story.
Maybe a little bit of Reinhardt.
I'm going to tell you a story which has nothing to do with Emma. It was just a funny thing that I read online. And of course, if something's online, it has to be true.
Of course.
But it was a story, and let me know if you've heard this. You can't stop me because I'm going to finish. This parent got a letter from a school, and I told you about this. They got a letter from the school saying,
this is a great story.
Your kid's been sent to the principal's office because of what they said to another child. Mm-hmm. And when the parent read what the kid said, apparently child B was being rude to child A, so child A called child B a Hanzo main. Now, the school had no idea what that meant, but they figured it was an offensive thing, so they took the kid and sent the letter home. Hey, your kid's been bad today. Something showed up on the screen that I need to get rid of because it wants Windows 10 says, hey, review your privacy settings.
I don't want to review my privacy.
So I just thought, I don't know, I always think that's pretty hilarious to call someone a Hanzo main, especially this kid was like an elementary student.
That's true.
I'm sure I found that funnier than most of you out there, but it was pretty hilarious.
It is pretty funny.
Okay, so what about this? What do we have here? Are you reading any of your stats?
No.
Okay.
Because, for this one it comes with different weapons. I don't know what they do, so I'm going to just worry
There are different weapons. I think what I'm going to attempt to do with this, what do we have?
You wanted to magnetize some of the weapons so that it would be easy in and out.
I would like to magnetize these weapons and maybe something else. So, yeah, I'm going to try... Yes.
Oh, no.
Same here. But wait, are we back? It looks like it's back. I think I'm back. Same here. Yes, it went off for a moment. I'm going to blame that on Spectrum, formerly known as Time Warner.
Because the internet sucks.
Absolute worst.
Breakfast burritos. Yum. That sounds
okay, yes,
delicious.
We're back.
Okay, so... What else are we... Wait, we have two more things to open.
Emma has more stuff to open. Don't.
No. You're opening this one. I opened the first one.
All right, you want to put this stuff away?
Put this stuff away so they don't get mixed
Once
up.
again, don't get distracted by the shiny boxes if you have questions.
Yeah, if you have any other questions or so I know where a bunch of people are from. That's exciting.
Wait, did anybody answer favorite... I don't want to say favorite board game. Favorite...
That's a terrible thing to ask a person.
I mean, video games are a hobby, right?
Yeah, totally.
Favorite hobby? That's what I want to know. Give me some recommendations. I want to try something new.
He's not allowed to have any new hobbies, guys.
Okay.
No.
I'm gonna let you guys. Okay. I'm gonna let you guys give me some things about what your hobbies are. But
I might break something. We're gonna do this.
Emma just allowed me to get into something else.
But
we'll talk about that in a second.
I don't think he has enough time to get into it, but
I will make time.
If he doesn't get into it, then I probably will.
Totally make time.
So Monopoly.
Oh, Small World. Always wanted to play it. I think I have it for the iPad.
We've actually never played that before.
I
got it back in right this time. Can I get the instructions, please?
So, TT, Monopoly obviously is what started everything for me with board games, as I feel like it did for most people.
That was the only game I played when I was a kid.
There was one board game when I was younger that I always wanted to play, and my cousins had it, and we never played as often as I wanted.
What game?
The Game of Life. I don't know why I was obsessed with it, but it was like super expensive
at the summer house,
and we couldn't see. That's what I mean. I did not have a summer house. I lived in Brooklyn, a little tiny apartment. So when Emma says, "Oh, we had that in our summer house," I'm like, "Are you kidding me?" I just finished saying that my family could not afford to buy the board game Life.
I'm sorry,
but in her summer home.
I'm sorry.
Ridiculous.
Okay, sorry. Matt, that is.
What about your winter home? What did you have?
We didn't have a winter home. We're not that well off. Thanks. It sounds really bad when you put it like that. It's not like that at all. At all. So Matt, Clank. We still haven't played it. It is literally the game that I've been wanting to play.
I think it's literally right over there.
It's right here. I can touch it. I haven't played it. I wanted us to play it the other night when Emily and Will came over, but we decided nobody really wanted to try a new game, so we just played games we had played before. All that being, except for Seven Wonders, because that was new for us. But regardless, it is like at the top of the list because I really want to play it, and we've had it, and I've watched like 4 videos on it, which is a lot of videos for me to watch about a single board game. Not for Eric, but it is for me. Yeah, I'm really excited. I feel like I'm going to have to like set a date night for us to play it because it just hasn't happened. He's so distracted with painting these things.
You tell me I have to. Cocktail hour. When does cocktail hour happen? Usually
whenever it feels like it.
Right, whenever it feels like it. It depends. Okay, so when Emma was growing up, not that she had cocktails when she was 6,
no.
But it is known in her family that cocktail hour begins o'clock.
Correct.
So that's kind of...
And it becomes ingrained in you to the point that in my family, like, everyone knows when it's 4 o'clock because, like, everyone is like, okay, it's time for a cup. It is 4 o'clock. Okay, let's have a glass of wine. Okay.
That's
me and my mom.
kind of adopted, well, I've adopted that. Also, the 4 o'clock cocktail hour is great. When we're on vacation, mimosas can start at 9 in the morning.
That's different, though.
Right.
When we're on the cruise, we also start. We don't have drinks at 9 in the morning.
No, but on the cruise, it's mimosas, strawberry daiquiris, because that's fruit based, and it's always good to have fruits.
Justifying it somehow.
On the weekends, I feel like sometimes at 1 o'clock, I'd like, you know what? I think I will have something, maybe like a rum and coke.
Okay, all of that with the enormous caveat that now that we're working out again, there are fewer cocktail hours.
So many fewer cocktails.
And cocktail hours in general.
Just
but
today, I got 1,100 calories from running today. So bring on the cocktails. What else do we have here?
It is always 4 o'clock somewhere. You can always make it.
Yes, Viticulture, amazing game.
I love Viticulture. Oh my god, I love it so much.
Which one do we have? They came out with the second edition?
The Essentials edition, which has all of the expansions that everyone
loves. Not all of them. You know, it's out now. The add-on that made Viticulture great. Remember there was another thing that came out? I forgot what it was called. Tuscany.
That's right.
Essentials is out. We need to get it.
So the thing that I saw on Instagram today, which I'm going to pull it up so that I get the name right of the person, because... Is
this about Viticulture?
No.
Okay, well, let's continue on with this before you... I've never heard of this one. Did we freeze again?
Okay.
I think we're back.
All board games posted, which is a great person to follow if you're interested in board games on Instagram, posted there is a 2-player Caverna called Caverna Cave versus Cave.
No.
I love Caverna, and apparently this is brand new and it just came out and they picked it up, and I'm going to wait to hear a review before I add it to the Christmas list.
Or we could do our own review.
But it'll probably end up on the Christmas list because I really do love Caverna.
What else?
I like worker placement games a lot, so like Viticulture, Caverna, Agricola, like Grit even would almost be a worker. It's a worker placement. Like
I apologize that we keep going in and out. You know what we should have done, which would have been smart?
What?
To hardwire this computer. You know, you live and learn. Okay, what else do we have?
We're going to make a checklist for next time of all the things that we did wrong this time that we're going to do better next time.
I don't know what this game is.
Mark, what is that second game that you mentioned? Hoplomachus?
Never heard of it. Imperial Assault. We started playing and then stopped. I don't know why.
Okay.
What else do we have?
because I wasn't into war games.
Right. Now we can do it. Manhattan Project.
Or miniatures.
Do we have Manhattan Project?
Nope.
What?
And I don't know what Great Zimbabwe is either.
I don't know. Okay, Mark, I think we're going to have to check some of these out. Marvel Legendary, have it, love it. The last one I purchased was the Spider-Man expansion. I need to get more. I like having those games because I can kind of do solo play and not have to bother her so much. Mm-hmm. Pandemic, amazing. Pandemic Legacy.
We're still working on it.
If you haven't played Pandemic Legacy, it is phenomenal.
So really quickly, I just wanted to refer back to the cocktail hour. Mark, I agree with you. Cider hour is all the hours because I feel like cider can always be had. It's like perfect at lunch, perfect at dinner, perfect at cocktail hour. Pretty much any time. Eric really loves cider. I love cider. Now, my favorite cider is actually a cider that you can't really find in the U.S.
Where can you find it?
In the UK. So Mark, if you want to send me some cider.
Do you know the name of it? What's the name of it?
Blackthorn.
Have you ever heard? Oh, wait! That's not true. We found it.
We found it.
We found it.
There's a bodega in Inwood. So if I want to go all the way up to 218th Street, potentially I can get some more. Now, they only had a few cans, which leads me to believe they probably don't have it in regularly. Well, but it is one of my favorites.
We traveled there
I had it
twice a month.
when I lived in Bath.
We traveled there twice a month, so we'll be able to get you some more. Keyflower, I feel like we have that.
No, I don't think so.
But I hear that's a phenomenal game. I do want to check that out. What else? Craft ciders. I don't
See, everybody likes cider. Cider is always good. There's always a type of cider that you can find. Either it's like super sweet or super dry. And now they have sour ciders. I saw a place that has sour ciders. You know you love sour beer.
I do. Okay, so I'm not a beer drinker.
Sour ciders now.
I'm not a beer drinker, but sour beers are amazing. My future brother-in-law he's like a...
He doesn't make cider. He makes beer.
But he's a craftsman.
Yes.
So he's a big fan of sour beers, and I think that's something he's looking to work on. Lords of Waterdeep. All right, so I need to talk about this for a second.
Okay, and then I'll reply to some other people.
So Lords of Waterdeep, I believe a couple of months ago, I saw a special edition version of it.
Okay.
Correct me if I'm wrong.
I don't know.
It was beautiful. Love to...
Above and Below. I have not actually heard of that game.
Once again, I have heard of it, and it is amazing.
Yeah?
Yes.
What's the mechanic? What are we...
I haven't played it.
But like you've heard of it. So
I've heard of it.
Do you know?
So I go to Board Game occasionally, and I'm like, oh my gosh, this is getting really good reviews. That's getting really good reviews. And I kind of work on the Christmas list.
Do you have a list that you're gonna take with you to look for at Gen Con?
Yes. Okay. So
which we can talk about next Social Sunday.
Oh, because I'll be
because it'll be before Gen Con. But why don't we work on games you're going to want to see while you're at Gen Con if you're going to Gen Con. If you're not going to Gen Con, then just games that you're excited about. Because I'll head over there and try and interview the designer, get some playthroughs. I have a couple that I want Eric to look for.
She's sending me some stuff. So we got some more stickers, obviously. These are the Primaris Aggressors.
Above and Below is a worker placement
that's all you had to say.
That combines with Choose Your Own Adventure. It's amazing. All right, I got to look into it.
You had her at worker placement.
And then in Choose Your Own Adventure? Yes, please.
So I'm excited for, talking about this in 2 weeks, but I'm excited for Terraforming Mars? Not Terraforming Mars. What's that Mars one I told you about? It's from the makers of, what's that game that we have? I just told you about it.
I thought you said Terraforming Mars, which has been out for a little while.
Right, it's not Terraforming Mars.
I don't know that.
Remember that other game? No. I told you about this other game, and you were like, oh, it's like this. Because I couldn't remember the name of it, but you could.
Oh, I do remember this conversation, and now I'm not remembering what I said.
But it's a Mars-based game. It's
like Robinson Crusoe.
It's like Robinson Crusoe.
How did I remember that? I don't know.
I think that just came out, and I'm hoping to pick it up at Gen Con.
Eric might remember a computer game called Speedball.
Oh, yes!
Dreadball is the board game of that.
Wow! Okay, that's phenomenal.
I don't know what that is. Will someone please tell me what that is?
So that's why I was looking at, Games Workshops makes a...
Stickers are so tiny.
Games Workshops makes like a football version of... Blood Bowl.
No.
But Dreadball, I thought Dreadball was a Sega Genesis game too, where you'd walk around and hit people, and it was fantastic. First Martians. Oh, Mark, yes.
Okay, can you guys see how small these stickers are?
They're teeny tiny.
They're teeny tiny.
But they're not stickers, you said. You said that
they're decals.
They're decals.
I always say stickers.
Okay, so there are 4... No, what? There are 6 guys on this?
6 guys.
All right, so here are more sprues.
These are the aggressors?
These are the aggressors. We'll put that up.
Yes, you guys can see.
More stuff to put together.
It's not very exciting just to open them unless you're the one opening them, I guess.
Yeah.
That was a lot of it. That was a poor sentence. I apologize.
It's all right. You're doing better than I am today.
I can say words at least.
Communicating.
Words.
This is going to be kind of cool.
You also realize today's Sunday. You know what happens on Sundays?
Game of Thrones?
Game of Thrones comes on tonight, guys! I'm so excited. I was super psyched because as of Monday, we were caught up. We missed the first episode because we were on the cruise. Mm-hmm. What a bummer.
First world problems.
First world problems. So we ended up watching the first episode when the second episode aired, and then on Monday watched the second episode. So we will actually be watching live, which is great. Really great. Because I hate spoilers, and avoiding the internet is really hard.
It's almost impossible.
I'm basically always on the internet. So, it'll be nice not to have to worry about seeing something I shouldn't see.
Okay. So, future thing that we are about to get into.
We're back to this now.
We are back to that. I said I was going to get back to it, so I have to.
I know. This is the new hobby that Eric is excited about, that I am...
Approved!
Tentatively approved, because I kind of want to try it.
Okay. So,
Like Eric needs more hobbies, guys. Literally, please stop giving him ideas. This man has way too much to do to even get any of it done.
Well, how many hobbies do I have?
A bajillion.
I have board gaming. Is wargaming the same as board gaming?
No. It's not.
Okay, because it's painting.
Because it's a hobby. The whole thing is
a
hobby.
Gotcha.
Board games versus wargaming, two separate hobbies. Feel free to disagree. You don't live with my husband.
I'm saying because the wargaming has to really do with painting. So that's why I would say. So I have that. I have board games, and I have some video games. Right? That's not excessive. I feel like I can balance that. I feel like
you have about a bajillion other things that you say you're going to do and then don't do.
Okay, quick sidetrack. Sneaky cards.
Speaking of,
I need to do it by myself. When I tried, Emma and I went to Times Square to do it, and she was so uncomfortable.
Because I don't like confrontation or dealing with strangers.
She was so uncomfortable that it kind of took the air out of my sails. So, I'm not blaming you, but I kind of am.
Blame me?
No, but it was just like, I was like, oh, should I do it? And she was like, if you want to. It was just, I forgot about them. I think it'll be good to do at Gen Con.
Okay, have fun.
Right?
I'm glad I'm not there.
You see how she's just weird about it. So I think Gen Con would be a good place to do sneaky cards. Okay, so new fun...
I'm building a fort, guys.
New fun hobby that I'm looking to do. I only have 3, and that's not... I can juggle a little bit more.
Okay.
Drone racing.
Okay. So, if you guys don't know anything about drone racing, it is not the big drones that take videos.
No, but not talking about...
do beautiful aerial shots of things. No, this is like high-speed, little teeny tiny drones.
Well, they're not that little teeny tiny.
They're like that big. They're like the size of your head.
Without propellers.
Okay, so...
And without the arm sticking out.
I thought they were smaller than that.
They could be like that size.
I think that's bigger than
But they're pretty flat. What is this? It looks like our stream continues to...
Ooh, offline is bad.
Are we offline? We're back. Okay, you framed my face, and then somehow we came back.
We're back. Okay, so, drone racing. So there has been a lot of drone racing coverage on ESPN recently. And we occasionally will watch, and it got Eric all excited about it, and he started looking into building a racing drone, because they're actually not that expensive to build. The expensive parts are the headset, because it's first person.
You don't need to go, if you want to do racing, you'll need to get the headset.
And a controller, like a transmitter. So, what I found is that the Drone Racing League, the Isn't that what it's called?
Drone Racing League, which is on ESPN now.
Which has a simulator that you can play on your computer, and it is free. I like free things. So
she told me to buy a controller.
So technically, Eric can play with an Xbox controller that he has plugged into the computer, etc., etc. There are ways that he could be playing this right now. However, since he wants to make this a thing, before he builds a drone, before he buys a headset, I want to have tried actually doing it, and for him, it's not it's a cheap hobby. It's so much cheaper than Warhammer. That's all I'm going to say. So, I gave him the...
That's true.
I gave him the okay to buy a inexpensive-ish
controller. Which I immediately purchased.
So he can practice. Now, part of it was because I also want to give it a shot. I grew up
Here we
in
go.
a time...
Here we go. Emma's favorite movie...
No, that's not true.
One of Emma's favorite movies. You liked that movie, and I hated it.
Why would you say that it's a favorite movie, though? It's not a favorite.
Okay.
I don't sit around watching it.
When you were a kid,
I don't watch it when it comes on the
television. You thought it was a good movie when you watched it.
Because what year did it come out?
I don't know.
Okay, so what we're talking about is
that part
Star
out of my
Wars
brain.
Episode 1.
Oh my goodness.
I know. I was a kid when it came out. My dad bought an N64, and we got...
Just for that game.
So... We can talk about my dad's purchasing another time. The point being is I had pod racers for the Nintendo 64, and I dominated in it. I was so good at it. It was so much fun, and that is what the drone racing seems like to me. It's like real life pod racing, except in virtual reality. I don't know. It looks so cool, and all I can imagine is I'm gonna suck at it, even though I loved doing pod racers. Like, I played pod racers probably for years. I loved it so much. I really did. I beat all the levels multiple times. It was so much fun. All right, fine.
So, no, it's hilarious. So, honestly...
It's not that I really liked the movie. It's that I really liked the video game. Thank you.
Okay, screenplay. I don't know if you...
Right? Wasn't that just the best game ever?
Here's my thing. He's talking about the movie.
No, Don's talking about loving the game.
Yes.
The game is
Pod racing was fantastic. It was the best part of that movie.
Yeah. Oh my god, yeah. The best part of that movie was the pod racing.
Here's the thing with episode 1. When it was announced, me, like most people in the world, were super excited for it. Like, beyond. Star Wars is coming back. It's going to be the best thing ever. I camped out probably 24 hours because there was no reserved seating back then. Camped out, made sure I had a good place in line, sat down. It was impossible for my expectations to be met. Jar Jar. Just...
Whatever, man.
I sat there the whole time in the movie, super excited at first. Credits roll, and he was like, oh, this is... That feeling that I'm feeling... I've never felt this. And someone told me that it was love. And I was like, oh, I know what love is now. And then at the end of the movie, you find out what heartache is. And what it is for the person that loves you to break up with you and leave you in shambles. That's what episode 1 did to me. And it was hard for me to find and love again.
Okay.
But...
Are you feeling okay
That's
now?
my story.
Anyway, Pod Racers was awesome. So that was one of my very first video games, was Pod Racers. Because the N64 was my first console, and then I played Ocarina of Time. So I got a
big
Zelda.
fan.
I love some Zelda.
Now Emma thinks she's going to be a pro drone racer.
Drone racer, duh.
Give it 2 years.
So good. I was so good at Pod Racers that of course I'm going to be a pro drone racer.
Yeah.
Making the big bucks.
So... I'm just wondering.
That was all facetious.
What 2 years from now, you have made it into a competition. What is your racer name?
Freelancer, duh.
You gotta do something better than that.
I can't just use my regular
No, you're a drone racer. What does freelance have to do with anything?
But that's my gamer tag that I use for like everything.
I don't like it.
Wait, I can't call myself Anakin, can I?
Oh my goodness. We're done. She's going to quickly kill this drone racing hobby for me.
I would never do that. That would be horrible.
Yeah.
Absolutely horrible. No, I don't know what my racing name would be. I would want it to be something decent because some of those guys have really terrible names.
Why don't you do something like Pretty in Pink?
Oh, then I have to wear pink all the time.
You can just wear pink goggles.
Okay. Fine.
I have no idea what mine would be, so I just wanted to put you on the spot. Darth Maul fight was, yes, amazing. Problem with the Darth Maul fight, and please, if you haven't seen Phantom Menace...
Literally, Eric could talk about this all day. Guys.
But
we've had hours
the Darth Maul fight, I just have to talk about this one thing.
Okay.
If you haven't seen Phantom Menace, go away for 2 minutes. Go get some water.
Oh.
Go do something.
The movie's longer than that.
This is what happened with the Darth Maul scene. So literally, the movie came out at midnight. We had our tickets already. We were going to go see it the next day. I go to work, and some guy was there. It was me and my friend Tony. And everyone's talking about Phantom Menace. Like, are you going today? Are you going today? Yes, going. One guy walks over and says, I went last night, and we were like, whoa, don't tell us anything. We're going to see it tonight at 7 o'clock. And he looks at us and he goes, Darth Maul dies.
He's
What?
a really mean person.
I was furious. I kid you not. My friend Tony wanted to murder this guy
I'm surprised he didn't get punched. Honestly.
It was horrendous. We were furious. And then while at the movies, Tony was there, just leaning over. If Darth Maul dies, I'm going to kick that guy's ass. We did not kick his ass, and Darth Maul died. But that was like a big...
It's a big deal.
That was the only time a movie has deliberately been spoiled for me. And
it's a bad feeling.
It is a bad feeling.
It's a very bad feeling.
So as you can tell, I don't have many good feelings and memories.
You really don't.
With Phantom Menace. I have trust issues. I had trust issues.
So my question is,
I have love issues.
Okay, I'm not gonna literally he could talk all day about this, so I'm not gonna keep that conversation going at all.
Misa thinks Eric was damaged by Phantom Menace. Days of Thunder, Joan. Have you ever seen Days of Thunder?
Nope.
It's a Tom Cruise movie.
Goddamn Tom Cruise. He's haunting me.
He got a goose. He's like a tomato roast with a shark. He didn't die. I know. The cartoon has changed things.
Darth Maul stuff was amazing. What a horrible spoiler.
Yeah,
I would have been pissed if it was me. But again, I was like...
Apparently, physical violence and murder is frowned upon in this country.
What year did it come out?
99?
What year did was 99 when
I would have said
Phantom Menace
99.
came out?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Mm-hmm.
That makes sense. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was in middle school. It was the perfect time to see Phantom Menace, guys. It was super enjoyable.
Yeah, no.
I mean, I had seen the other ones, but I didn't have a whole lifetime of excitement built up for me to be disappointed.
It was for
Instead, I was like 12, and I was like, oh my god, it's a movie, and there's like stuff, and there's shooting, and there's fighting, and there's a pretty princess, and she has some awesome dresses. Awesome dresses.
It was made for
it was made for me.
People of your age.
I'm just saying.
Now, what that means, if you don't know,
I understand that it did terrible things to the storyline, and I am an adult now who does not enjoy it. But as a 12-year-old, I enjoyed it.
And if you don't know, there was a slight age difference between us.
Whatever. Which,
yes, it's whatever now. But, because we weren't dating when you were 12.
Well, thank God. I wasn't dating anyone when I was 12.
I'm 11 and a half years older than Emma. So when you watched it at 12, I was 23 and thinking you've ruined my childhood.
Whereas I was like, yay,
Jar Jar! He's a funny.
You know that's why we called Jake Misa Jake.
I didn't.
Yes.
I hate it.
My parents' dog, we make fun of him. He has longish ears, and he likes having them played with.
Okay.
And so there's a little Jar Jar.
You know, we should maybe stop talking about Jar Jar.
I know. It's a problem.
Just have too many
All
issues
right,
with
so
it.
no more Star Wars talk. Let's talk about something else. Anything else, guys? Please. Anything else?
So if you haven't watched a vlog a day or two ago, Dunkirk, phenomenal movie.
Oh, right.
What do I... Oh, we are going to go see...
Dark Tower on Friday.
When are we seeing Atomic Blonde? Because
I don't know.
we need to see Atomic Blonde. That looks amazing. Your mom
My parents went to go see it
Dad went to go
yesterday.
see it. We don't know what they thought.
My dad gave it out of 5, not out of 10. My dad gave it a 3.5.
Okay, what did your mom think?
My mom gave it a 4. She
Okay.
says Charlize Theron is incredibly watchable.
What's amazing?
That's my mom.
Her mom loves these types of movies.
She loves action movies, except not Tom Cruise. I don't know. She liked Jack Reacher.
Tom Cruise. Tom Cruise is the
We're
best.
not talking about Tom Cruise.
Tom Cruise is the
except I
absolute
just talked about Tom Cruise.
He's the best.
So we're gonna go see Atomic Blonde. I was really excited when I saw the very first trailer.
Me too.
So I think it's just gonna be really fun. I like action movies.
Yeah.
Beat 'em up, knock 'em down, shoot 'em out. Action movies. They're fun.
I love them.
Yep. Dark Tower is going to be really good. Fingers crossed. I haven't read any reviews. I've only watched like 2 trailers because I hate watching trailers after I've seen the first one.
Mark.
Oh, Mark's going to go see Valerian. Mark, you know my opinion if you watched the video the other day. Go in with low expectations. It's not a great movie. You'll probably enjoy it. If you like bad movies, like me. I love bad movies. Hey, screenplay.
So
Wonder Woman
Wonder
and
Woman.
Atomic Blonde are not the same movie. Just putting that out there.
Because Wonder Woman doesn't use a gun?
Because it's a superhero movie versus an action thriller. They're not the same thing.
Right. But you saw his female empowerment movie.
Well, it sounds like you're going to miss out on Charlize Theron being really hot. And make out with a girl.
Let's see I'll let you know how it is.
I saw some trailers, guys.
We'll see it this weekend. That doesn't make a movie. It needs to be action-packed.
Well, if the trailers have anything to do with it, it will have some action in it.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to...
She's going to hit someone in the face with her high heel. She's going to jump out of a window and, like,
Okay, so now
strangle
all you're
someone.
saying to me is we might have seen all the good scenes on the trailer.
No!
Let's wait and see.
Oh my god, no.
Let's wait and see.
Fine. So, Manx, I haven't read The Dark Tower. I'm hoping to read it this week before I go see the movie. That's all I'm going to say.
You have enough time?
I don't know.
Yeah,
How many pages is it? I have it on my Kindle. I haven't started reading it
You
yet.
had screenplay Kissing a Girl.
See, now you're going to go see it. Female empowerment.
You can just
baby.
watch the trailer.
Female empowerment.
Saved you some money.
Anyway, we'll let you know what we think of both of those once we've had a chance to go see them. But yes, I am excited to see Dark Tower, and hopefully I will have the book read. I'm a pretty good fast reader. It just depends on how much time I have.
Yes. Speaking of trailers, I try to stay away from trailers. Once I know there's a movie that I want to watch, no more trailers. As much as if you don't know, extremely looking forward to Infinity War.
Extremely.
Like beyond.
Before you get into Infinity War, The Dark Tower is all 7 books. Is in all 7 books. Are they doing all 7 books as one movie? That seems like a lot to try to fit into one movie. Does anybody know? Because I won't start reading Gunslinger then if we think that it's not going to be what the movie's about.
Right.
Because I love reading the book before I see the movie because I think the books are always better. And it was already on my list of things to read, and then I saw the movie was coming out. And I was like, I never read it.
Mark, did you have to read really fast?
I'm not going to read that fast. There's no way I'm reading 7 books by Friday.
And Ready Player One.
Ready Player One is going to be awesome.
I'm nervous. I love the book.
It's one of Eric's favorites.
I don't know if I'm going to be able to really enjoy the movie.
Sorry, you can go back to talking about Infinity Gauntlet now.
Yeah, Infinity Gauntlet, I have to stop. I saw the leaked trailer off of Comic-Con.
They've released the trailer now, haven't they?
I don't think so.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I want to see it again, not at an angle and not with people screaming and going crazy. But I think that would be the last trailer that I watch because I am just overly excited to see that movie. It is a good chance that when tickets are released, I'm going to have to buy 2. I will buy one for like Thursday at 7, and I'll probably watch it again either Friday or Saturday.
Really? You'll go see it twice?
Yeah, I'll have to see it twice.
Because there's going to be so many Easter eggs in it of like
just things, just things for the comic book that I'm looking for. Ready Player One. If I enjoy Ready Player One, I will also buy a second ticket and watch it that weekend again.
Oh, I was getting...
you were getting confused.
I got confused.
Because there are going to be tons of Easter eggs. Yeah. So I'll have to see that.
I mixed up what he was saying because I was thinking about other things at the same time. Roll for... The movie takes place after the last novel, but you can apparently see it without reading them. Good to know. All right, so maybe I will read the books after I see the movie.
The graphic novels are quick and great.
Graphic novels are always fun.
Yes, Matt, read Ready Player One.
It's literally Eric's favorite book, other than The Circle.
I mean, I really enjoy The Circle. I enjoy Harry Potter books. I enjoy Stephen King books.
You have very selective books that you really enjoy.
I do. But Ready Player One is my childhood.
Yeah.
Like the Atari game that he played, everything about it was just...
It was very nostalgic.
I remember reading that book and just grinning the whole time.
And you kept leaning over to me and being like, oh my god, they did this. I'm like, I don't know what that is. He's like, oh my god, they did this. You have to read this book. You have to read it. And I was like, okay. And I read it and I was like, yeah, it was alright. He's like, but there was this part in it where they did this thing. And it was like exactly like when I was... And I'm like, I wasn't a kid then, so I don't know.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Okay, Matt, you gotta let me know what you think about The Circle.
Yes. Let us know. We both have very different opinions about it.
I loved it.
Mark, I agree.
Yeah.
The movie. Was...
Not good.
Not good at all. All right, so I think we're about to wrap up our very first Social Sunday. Thank you guys for all tuning in. Hopefully this was fun. I promise next time we will not have commercials. I don't know why there were commercials. I will make sure that gets fixed in the future for the people who saw commercials. If you have YouTube Red, apparently you didn't see commercials? I don't know. We're going to get to the bottom of it.
We did a Circle Book Club.
We did do a Circle Book Club. We did that back in when the movie came out. So that was it was right around my birthday. So it was like April, May.
We should visit the book club again and see what we can do.
One day if I can make him read books.
Ah, see, Mark wants to do it. You have another book club. I think we should.
Let me think about it, and I will get back to you.
We can do a Ready Player One.
I don't want to read a book I've read already. Let's read a new book that we haven't read before.
Okay, we will get into that. Thank you.
All right, so thanks everybody for tuning in.
More fighting.
I promise I'll hit Eric in the next one. There, I got one in just for you, Screenplay.
Proof domestic abuse on camera.
I'm just kidding. Anyway, so thank you guys for tuning in. Hopefully this was fun for you guys. We're going to hopefully do this every 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
And we can hang out, we can talk. I do think that once we get the 2 cameras set up, we'll also be working on projects while we're doing Social Sunday. So whether that's putting together miniatures or painting things, or I don't know how I really
board game playing.
I don't know how I work on D&D with you guys, but that's literally the only other thing I've done today was work on my D&D campaign today.
We're gonna get some of you flying a drone software.
We'll do something at some point.
Stuff's coming.
But yeah, it's just a chance for us to hang out with you guys and just have a good Sunday afternoon.
And there will be more bear.
Hangout.
There will be bear. So
yeah, we'll figure out how to do.
He's in the other room sleeping.
A setup. Yeah, he's taking a nap on the bed right now. But yeah, thanks for joining in, guys. We really appreciate it, and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't. Although I pretty much think if you're around, you're probably a subscriber. And of course, always follow us on social media. I'm running all of the Twitter and Instagram and Facebook and all the things. So you can always reach out and say hi. And we will see you guys tomorrow for another vlog.
Take it easy, guys.
All right. Have a great day.
Bye.
Bye. Turn it off. No, I'm kidding. This is great.
The awkward part of shutting things down.